How was your experience with Mission Pro Wrestling, Thunder Rosa's league, which I think is all female employees?
Yes, yeah, it's all female. She's done a great job. She's been, I love everything that Thunder Rosa has done for me. She's opened up doors for so many females up and coming, and she definitely. When I was coming back from my 14-year hiatus, after 2 months of coming in, it was the August of 2021. I had a match in Texas for Mission Pro, and that opened up doors, and then I actually got to, that was when I met her, and they needed an opponent for her for the Grand Slam, the first AEW Grand Slam, and that was that night in front of 20,000 people. I'll never forget it. I'm still pinching myself thinking about it. And that was against her. We were the first match that night.
How was the environment backstage that night?
It was, oh my gosh, it was, thinking back to it, it was amazing. Everyone there was just so amazing. They were so supportive, and I remember that was back when CM Punk was there. And I remember one time I saw him in the hallway, and I think Thunder Rosa got to talk to him, so she told him my story a little bit, and I remember he pulled me aside, and I'll never forget it, because it meant a lot to me that he came up to me and he said, "Hey, I heard it's been 14 years since you haven't wrestled," and he's like, "That's pretty awesome that you're here tonight, and good for you for not giving up, and just good luck out there," and that was really nice. That was really nice that he reached out to me. So, but yeah, the environment was awesome. Dustin was actually my agent, Dustin Rhodes. So, and growing up, in the Attitude Era, I watched growing up. So that for me was full circle, seeing him, being able to work with him, and then for me, the full circle moment was Sting was my favorite growing up. So Sting, obviously he was there, and to be able to share the same ring with people I grew up watching that were my idols and heroes, and Sting was one of them. So that was pretty cool.
I'm gonna guess. Well, you wouldn't have been in the guys' dressing room anyways.
No.
But I'm guessing Sting would probably have his own dressing room.
Yeah.
Right?
I think he had his own. I actually think he had his own locker room. Yeah, as he should.
What happens with the extras back there with the females? Are you in there with the signed females, or is there?
Actually, no, it's not separate. For for AEW, it's pretty cool. You get to and everyone's really supportive there. No one, everyone there is supportive of each other. So, which is nice. So.
Yeah, because I heard one wrestler, Lufisto, said she had a bad experience. And
I think I've
heard so many others like yours.
Yeah.
So maybe it all depends on the person.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't speak for her, but my experience has always been positive. It's always been there's no, everyone's always been welcoming for me, and so nothing has ever been any I haven't had a negative experience for either AEW or WWE. So.
Did you meet Tony Khan at all?
I have, actually, no, I've met him a lot of times, because he, after my match and stuff, I'd go up to him and he would shake my hand, and he would remember me, which was awesome. So that was pretty cool, to get his okay with everything. So
is he pretty much like he is off TV?
I think he's pretty laid back. He's a pretty he's a really nice guy. He's laid back. I think he really cares about his his staff and the fans. You can tell he's very passionate about. So yeah.
Where else has AEW used you?
I think there's been a couple different, a lot. I'll try to go back and think of anything specific.
Has there been over 10?
It's been since 2021. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So you're a regular extra for them.
Yeah. Whenever they need me, or the one time they needed me for the last match I had with them was with Tony Storm and Mariah May. That was a tag match. That was in Boston. So that was the last time I was there. So.
Was that for Mercedes debut?
Yeah, it was. Yep.
Oh wow.
I think it was Boss. Yeah. Yep.
That was about 7,000.
That was pretty cool seeing her backstage and stuff. I was excited for her.
Oh yeah. Did you interact with her?
Yeah. Of course, yeah. I knew her from before, so. But yeah.
Oh yeah. How did you know her?
So I what was it? I think in WWE, when I did extra work for WWE, I met her there. So yeah, she's awesome. I'm happy for all her success and everything. So yeah, she's great.
Where was your extra work for WWE?
Since I would say my first time there, so my first time for extra work was February 2022. I don't know if anyone remembers this, but it was the night where I wrestled, or actually it was SmackDown with the Los Lotharios Kiss Cam that I was doing, and then it was the same night I was wrestling against Serena Deeb on Rampage, and I guess
it
they
aired.
said,
I think
that
I
was
may
the
have
one where
heard
they
that.
they said he pulled a Rick Rude or something, which
You
is
made
like
the
an
news.
honor, for being compared to Rick Rude, you know what I mean, like a legend. So for me, that was like crazy. So like, yeah, those 2 nights it was incredible. But yeah, WWE, I've done so much extra work.
So you're on the live SmackDown.
Yeah.
And the tape. So you hold the record for that. Just let's get that on the record.
Yeah. Which
they
is
should
pretty
sign
cool,
you just based off of that.
Yeah, right.
Has WWE used you since then?
Yeah. So
Okay,
so since
there's no heat
2022,
over that.
yeah, like my match. Oh, here's a picture. This is the match I had with Bianca Belair and Asuka and Alexa Bliss. That was on Monday Night Raw.
Oh wow.
That was in Pittsburgh.
That's a big match.
Yeah, that was incredible. So
they don't was that like an enhancement match?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
wow,
they don't
on
usually,
Raw.
and that's what I mean. They don't usually have those matches, and I remember it was pretty incredible. Like Triple H, Paul, and that's back when Stephanie was still working for WWE, and they all came up to us after the match, and that was, for me, that was a full circle. Like getting that, like, you did great. Like that moment was awesome.
Now, as far as between AEW and WWE, I don't know if it's changed. I had a few WWE matches.
Yeah.
Every single punch and kick was choreographed. Is it like that in AEW too? Or?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's all. I mean, you want to make it look as real. You know, it is. It is. You know, I hate when people say wrestling's fake because it's not. But yeah, it definitely. They definitely put emphasis on making it. You know, give the fans what they're looking for and make it keep them entertained and make it look like a real fight.
But what I mean, like for Raw, like did you have any freedom for your own input?
Oh no, yeah. I think for both, it's I think it's both the same. Yeah, because they're they're big. They're both the major companies right now, so they want to make sure everything is has the time slot that it needs to. You know, like because it is a big production. You know, you have your commercials, your TV time, and stuff like that. So I get that part.
Have you been invited to an NXT tryout yet?
No, actually. So fingers crossed. That's actually my wish list. It's hard. It's really hard to get. I know they're really focusing on the college student or the college athletes right now. So it's pretty tough for like the indie wrestlers, but you never say never. So we'll see.
Well, the good thing right now is it appears each of them are trying to sign absolutely everybody with any type of a name.
Right. So, that's true. Yeah, I know. But yeah. Still doing it, still chasing the dream. So
could you explain the whole Spice Ranger thing?
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I grew up, I'm a 90s kid. So for me, Spice Girls, Power Rangers, that's like my personality and everything. So like I'm all about girl power, positivity, Power Rangers and all that. Like so that's where it comes from.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite Spice Girls song?
Oh my gosh, you're putting me on the spot. I love Say You'll Be There is one of my favorites. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That was a good one.
Did you like the Spice Girls movie?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies, Spice World. Right. I have it tattooed right here.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's my Spice World tattoo.
Oh wow.
And then this is my Power Ranger tattoo.
All right, so you're in it for the long haul.
Yeah, yeah.
Very good. So where can people follow you?
So you can follow me, Kayla Sparks 247. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, X now instead of Twitter, YouTube. That's where you can check me out. So yeah.
Very good. So you have your own YouTube channel and everything.
Yeah. Yep. You can check me out.
Now I gotta ask, what was more nerve-wracking, the Raw match or going out there at Arthur Ashe Stadium?
I would say they're both pretty the same. I mean, you can't really compare. I mean, both major companies, both major awesome moments. So yeah, just thankful that I was able to check that on my list.
And the last question here, if you could have a dream opponent in AEW and WWE, who would it be for each company?
Oh geez, you're putting me on the spot. Let me think. Okay, well, I would say she's not here anymore, but one of my idols growing up was Chyna. If she was still in WWE, I'd like to wrestle her. But since she's not here, I would say there's so many. Oh my gosh, like actively wrestling, I'll say Rhea Ripley is one of them. She would be a dream opponent. AEW, I'm gonna say Well, I've done a lot of wrestling matches with them. I've met Britt Baker, Thunder Rosa, Nyla Rose, trying to think, go back, AEW. Who's wrestling? I would say Mercedes, she's there now. So yeah, Mercedes would be a dream opponent for AEW.
Are you intimidated at all? Like,
yeah.
It's pretty much not even a thing anymore. But when you're going up against a transgender wrestler, are you intimidated at all about the size difference?
No, not at all. I think everyone. I know it's like a touchy subject right now with like everything going on, but like I mentioned, Nyla Rose, like she's actually really awesome. She's an awesome person. Like she was awesome to work with. So like I don't get intimidated or anything. Yeah, I just go in there and I treat them as if like we're all human. We're all what I mean. So like, and I'm all about obviously like I'm a LGBTQ plus advocate. Like I'm gay myself. So like I think everyone deserves the same opportunity as others. So yeah.
I mean it like just by a scare standpoint. Because if I were to wrestle a giant or something, I might be like,
I mean like she is a lot bigger, but like I wouldn't say like as far as like gender or whatever. No, I'm not. I've wrestled guys and girls, so like for me it doesn't.
Last thing I got since you brought up Chyna. The other night I watched like 3 hours of her interviews. Oh yeah. I just went down a little rabbit hole.
Yeah,
Such
I know.
A sad situation.
Her story to me like hits home because growing up, she was like my hero growing up because like she defied the odds. Like everyone like I really admired her for like just like being herself. Like she didn't listen to any of like the negativity that like came her way. Like she held her own in the ring, in and out, and like everyone always remembered about her was that she which I can relate to, is that she always like was even if she wasn't happy, like she always like tried to like make others happy, like trying to bring them up, and like that's what I always remember about her. I actually got to meet her when I was when she had her signing for her book, If They Only Knew, and I'll never forget that, like how sweet she was to me, and she took her time with like every fan. So like for me it hurts because like I wish she was still here, but yeah, so she was a big influence on me, wrestling and outside.
Well, if I was in charge of AEW, I'd hire you as a baby face because you have such like a smiley,
thank you, I appreciate
positive energy about you. So I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you, and thanks everyone for watching. Thank you.